Hi, my name is Mangos y Cacahuates. I go by Mangos y Cacahuates. I like to do little different videos. I'll take on life, sarcastic, being just, just have something to do. I'm in a convalescent hospital, which is a long-term facility. For myself, I'm a lifer. I've been in facilities such as this for 3 years. I'm okay though. As the character Harry from Night Court, as the character from Night Court said, "But I'm feeling much better now, Harry." It's a matter of just getting used to the environment. For myself, I've always been a loner, so live for myself, so this conditions really doesn't bother me at all. What I do have is a nice view of the patio and a nice view of the parking lot, which is also / the smoking area. We have 2 sections right here. I'm in quarantine right now. This is the south section. Then there's the north section, which the ones that didn't get, I'm happy for them, didn't get the virus are there. I like to refer to ourselves as residents, because we are residents of this facility. The nurses like to refer to us as clients or residents. It depends. And some of the CNAs, or they like to refer to as patients. But I really like to be called myself as residents, because it's established what a frame of mind within you that this is now your residence. A lot of people don't want to accept it. I accept it. It took me a while to accept that I was in a convalescent hospital, but I'm there. So what I do is I just look out my window to the patio area and I see different characters moving around. If I was outside, I would be one of them characters, but I am a character within my own rights. For instance, there's this lady. She has a problem walking, trembles in her arms, and I see her. Sometimes she's sitting by the patio and she gets next to the guy that's a little bit obnoxious, to say the least, because he's on methadone. Methadone is the drug to pull you away from heroin. We had one right here that we had 2 that I know of. One took an early departure, and the other one, they told him to leave. They found another place for him. Smokers and people that are into methadone, they have their own way of thinking. Smokers think that they deserve, they have special privileges. Methadones are just waiting for the methadone to kick in and relax, and just not out. So this lady that trembles and everything like that, she goes to the guy with the methadone, tries to make friends, but he pushes her away. So she's looking to me, in my state of mind, in my way of seeing, interpreting this. She goes up to the parking lot, and she's also a smoker. And she's kind of looking for someone to blend in, be with her, be part of something. Then there's the other one that totally goes to his room. They take him out in his wheelchair. They assist him to go out in his wheelchair to smoke his cigarettes. And he's just glad to be out there and take his fix of nicotine. I hardly ever see him out there when we weren't confined, we weren't quarantined in the hallway or activities room. Oh, one time I did see him. It was for a Christmas celebration. They started getting all kinds of residents to go over there to fill up the hallway, but maybe 10 participated. It's hard during the Christmas to be in that uplifting spirit. So one time I seen him there. He has a nice voice. I like his voice. But other than that, I don't see him. He stays to himself. He goes up there and takes a cigarette, happy to have the nicotine fit, and they wheel him back to his room. Then there's the newcomer that I see, and he's very talkative. I've just seen that through the patio when they have activities out there. He's very talkative to the activities personnel. So he's talkative, friendly. I would call that approachable. As they told me one time, they said, "You're approachable." It took me a while to figure that out. Then we have the methadone, and he likes to be by himself. He likes to park his wheelchair right around the patio and puff, 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 which you're not supposed to. But they tell him, and he still does it. So we have some of those that are set in their ways. They don't want nobody to tell them anything. They're the captain of their own ship. They have a mind of their own, and nobody's going to mess with me. So what kind of a character am I? Well, I have to psychoanalyze myself. I'm a individual. I've slowed down a lot. Slow down. I'm an individual that's sometimes first of all, I must interject right here that I do have a manic depressive behavior. Sometimes I wake up not in a good mood. Other times I wake up in a funny mood. Other times my mood changes here and there. Sometimes I like people. Sometimes wait a minute, let me back there. Sometimes I like to deal with people. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like to interact with people, like if they're changing me or they're bringing me the tray of food or something. Say 2 or 3 words, and then just leave it at that, because they have other residents that they have to take care of. So what kind of a character am I? Gee, I think I'm to myself. Do I feel I'm better than everybody else? Oh, by no means. By no means. I don't compete with nobody. But these are just observations that I have. There's nothing. Oops, I'm burping again. There's nothing else to do. So, I guess you can call me a study of the human behavior, because my behavior has always been to study people and why they act a certain way. So let's see, what else of a character am I? Am I grateful? I think I am. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that I've been looking at myself, and I've been the happiest that I've been in my life for a long time. A long time. Because I have accepted the fact that I'm there. See, what else of a character do I see outside? Well, there's not too many people that go outside now because of the coronavirus. But you hear that giggling? So It's hard to put a smile on my face, but when I do, I'm very happy. So, I don't know what else I can tell you about moi, me.